AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Niggas is in the building.
I ain't gonna drop no bomb. I can't drop bombs.
Nah, handle business.
I ain't gonna drop it.
Another one on the board. Another W on the board. They said Flea with a W. Bring the glasses back, Flea. Heard you. Knicks Rehab. Heard you. You see this lunatic. You see him. Energy.
Drop another Fabian bombs. Kind of shenanigans did you think we were coming to this season with? Big Mike Brown. Baby, this guy's all silent. Should have seen him before the thing. All of a sudden, his Wi-Fi is streaming perfectly fine. Are we live?
Big Flea. Biggest, y'all. I'm here. Smiling from ear to ear. That was a ball.
It's our year.
Uh-huh.
Come on, man. You know what? No more shenanigans. Kidding me? I think my beard hair be getting too long. That shit was. I was eating some pretzel earlier. That shit felt like it was. What was going on here, man?
You don't know how to eat properly?
Listen, you guys know how to read, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Tory B's in the building. You got to introduce Tory B, and then I'll follow it. Like, you know how to.
I never introduce her ever.
In the building, Tory B, we here. Big W, big Knicks energy. We here tonight, y'all. Friday night.
AllBall somewhere crying right now after that. Ooh!
OG didn't like it. I know OG didn't like it. So that's my OG, though. He'll be all right. We'll see him soon.
Come on, man. Wilton in the building. Tony. We were contemplating the Kolek jersey during the game. Lee and I.
I'm ordering tonight.
He's getting closer. That fourth quarter.
Ordering tonight.
Fourth quarter was tough, though. Got to handle full court pressure. Traps at the half court. Cherokee was going on.
What's up, girl?
13 rebounds in like 13 minutes or something like that.
17 minutes. 17 minutes.
Excuse me. 17 minutes and what? For who? Who does he play for?
Josh Hart for the New York Knickerbockers.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. They said Big Fleet bring the glasses back for a W. I heard y'all. I'm here. Let's get to it.
Stop punking Flea into wearing his glasses. Actually, keep punking Flea wearing his glasses. Why the hell wasn't he wearing his glasses?
Niggas told me up before. Put your glasses back on. That's what they said. Put your glasses back on. I heard you. And I got a little cold too, y'all. Excuse me, I'm under the weather.
Slightly. He's under the weather. Getting it together. You know?
I had something to say after that, but it sounded good in my head. But if I said it out loud, I don't know if it would have landed right. So
don't be scared.
Never scared, nigga. Who you talking to? It's Big Flea, the biggest, nigga. Knickerbockers, man. Let's get to it, man.
All that tells me is that Flea got his eyes on the prize, baby Bubba. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. Hope y'all pick Wemby to get more than 5 blocks tonight. I know I did. He about to have a triple-double with blocks. Get your mind right, guys. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. It's I'm playing right. With. And if you listen to Fabian, you'll always be right. Fix your face, man.
Broken clock is right twice a day. What's that? The saying that your grandmama used to say back in the day? Yeah. Fabian.
I don't Fabian, Tom. My watch is different. I was born with that Patek on my shit. What y'all talking about out here? Huh?
Oh, man.
Playing with the guard.
Wemby gonna win MVP. Just remember Flea said it first.
Shit. Making me check out. Hold on. Where's he at right now? On the Wemby watch. Oh, they're about 2 now.
I said it this year. MVP this year.
27 and 11, still stuck on 8 blocks. He had like 5 in the first half, smacking around.
Still stuck on 8 blocks.
Hey, listen.
I'm stuck on 8 blocks. Okay.
We got PrizePicks to snatch up, okay? Let's get right to it. New York Knicks, big win, 2-0 to start the season in the Mike Brown era. 105-95. The New York Knicks win by 10 over them Atlantic Division rivals. Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown was talking hot shit. Your bum ass when he scored 14 points with your Celtics in the second quarter. Lost it all right there. Second quarter did it all for us. Jalen Brunson, of course, with the big 31. Big 3-1 with that 3-pointer in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown, he had 23 points, 7 turnovers. He played like he did in the playoffs, actually. The 5 fouls, 7 turnovers. Reminiscent of that playoff performance, Jalen. What happened? Mr. President of Basketball Operations, worried about all that gambling and shit. The referee tried to help you out tonight. Parlaying and whatever the hell they do. And guess what? You going down with the rest of them. I call the feds on your ass. 18 points for Sam Hauser. He was annoying the shit out of me. Where did you come from? He shot 10 3-pointers. It felt like he hit like 10. 3 of 11 for Derek White. He had an off night, 15 points for him, 10 points for Anthony Simons. He looked like he was going to get off early, but then Deuce ripped him at half court, forced either 8-second violation or definitely was a turnover. And that Boston Celtics bench is atrocious. We'll get to that in a second. Double-digit points. The Knicks have 5 guys with double-digit points. That's 10 for OG, who got hurt late. Hopefully, you guys can update us before we search through Twitter and see what happened to him. He hurt his leg on another awkward injury. That ain't nothing. He played great defensively. Offensively, he was in and out. But most importantly, this all that 12 points for Mikal Bridges, 6 rebounds, only 2 assists. He had 6 assists in the first game. Nobody with more than 5 assists. Brunson had 31 and 5. You kidding me? 10 for Deuce McBride. We'll get to him in a second with that starting lineup. He started today, by the way. They're platooning the Mitchell Robinson absence, of course. Huck 40 got no minutes tonight after starting the last game. 26 and 13 for Karl-Anthony Towns. He looked like he had 20 rebounds. He was absolutely dominating on the offensive end, on offensive rebounding and just rebounding in general. The Celtics, that's what they lacked. And of course, the 14 big rebounds for Josh Hart with 18 minutes, damn near 19 minutes in the game. Yabusele, 3 points, hit that 3-point shot to get us going in the second quarter. But more importantly, he was laying people out. Gosh damn. Tyler Kolek, super impressive second quarter, and defensively just was everywhere. It seemed like 2 deflections in that second quarter, Flea, in that first half. So far, that's what seemed to stand out in this game. Of course, Brunson just showing up, Josh Hart coming off the bench. Kolek's defense stood out. What else stood out in your opinion tonight with these New York Knicks and their win over the Boston Celtics?
Man, how we clean that fucking glass, man. How we clean that glass. Now, the Celtics are not a big team. The Celtics are not going to throw out there a bunch of rebounders. But when you play against teams like that, you do exactly what you're supposed to do, which is grossly out-rebound them. I think it was like 53-37 or something like that. When you out-rebound them like that, when you get every offensive rebound, you just mentioned Josh Hart having something like 13, 14 rebounds. I think 6 of those were offensive rebounds, right? Karl-Anthony Towns had about 6 or 7 offensive rebounds. So just second chance after second chance points, especially
65-43 rebounding edge.
65-43 rebounding edge. Jesus Christ. So can you imagine, right? And how many of those were offensive rebounds as a team?
21?
21 offensive rebounds, guys. So that's 21 extra possessions for a team that I think we shot under 40% from the field, right? And shot under 40% from 3. We didn't shoot it well tonight, like as a team. So those extra possessions really helped us get extra shots, be able to, get a good lead. That second quarter was so impressive. So impressive. So that was some of the best basketball that I've seen, like, on an NBA level in a long time. The ball was flying around. Guys was moving, hitting open shots. The ball went to the right player every single time when we built that lead going into the half. The right guy touched the rock. The right guy took all the right shots. It was perfect basketball. And it was capped off by that fast break where it didn't touch the ball didn't touch the floor by the Villanova guys. From Hart to Brunson to Bridges, bucket, right? Like that's basketball, right? That's when you talk about a real 3-man weave, right? I was talking shit about the 3-man weave at the beginning of the season, right? Go figure, we see it live as we're watching the game and the ball doesn't touch the floor. That's what coaches was looking for back in the day. When you run a 3-man weave, the ball don't touch the floor. Everybody run wide, run your lanes, and get a good layup. And that's what it was beautiful basketball when we had things going. The turnovers, concerning. The turnovers are a huge concern, and that's going to happen when guys are trying to figure out how to play with each other in a new system, right? We're trying to figure out chemistry. We're trying to figure out where guys are, where guys' sweet spots are. You talk ad nauseum about how Bridges is not a guy that can hit that above the break, that foul, that volleyball hash line 3. He struggles from there. But that corner 3 is money, right? So I don't think the turnovers are something that really need cause for pause. It's game 2 of the season. It's a brand new offense, right? JB started the game struggling from the field, struggling. If you looked at him to end the game, didn't he shoot 50%? Wasn't he like 10 for 20 to end the game? He hit a lot of big shots down the stretch. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is trying to figure this thing out. You can see a little bit of uncomfortability from everybody, right? Everybody on the team. Cat, OG. Even though we look good, it still looks a little clunky. It still looks like we're trying to figure it out. But the fact that we have pre-existing chemistry, playing together last year, going on that run, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, being able to have that to piggyback off of, and learning this new offense, it kind of mixes. And so, we're trying to figure this thing out. But to beat Boston the way we just did, I don't care who Boston is rolling out there. Kick they fucking ass, get them out of there, and, start the season 2-0. I love it.
Karl-Anthony Towns, 6 of 16 from the field. Josh Hart, 1 of 8. And like you said, Deuce McBride, 3 of 11. That's where a lot of our misses came from. And we still won.
Everybody didn't shoot it well. We didn't shoot it well from 3. We didn't shoot it well, and we still got the W.
Handedly. Like we were staving them off. They were trying to fight in the fourth quarter, but Jaylen Brown, not a 1A. You're not a 1A, buddy. You're not. This is Tatum's team for a reason. And the argument is been dead. Can't do what Tatum does, especially when you see someone like him. Again, in this era, got a lot of hybrid guys, and especially running a team or being the face of a team. Just Tatum didn't even have a great finals a couple years back, and he showed you why. He's the DNA of the team. He's the head of the snake, and without him, we were going to beat them anyway, regardless last year. But no excuses. We knew that coming in. We won by 10, and that second quarter was just crazy. I'll just start there. The first quarter, we're down by 10.
We were down. We came out sluggish.
Right. No, down by 8. 30-22.
We were down by 8. Yeah. It was at the end of the first quarter. Me and this brother stayed on the phone, watched the entire game together. Pause. It's my guy, though.
My wife got jealous.
She did. I appreciated that.
You don't even talk to me for that long.
She said we can't go see Chris Brown, so I said, we'll watch the game together.
Right. That's how I'm going to the Chris Brown concert. She was just rolled her eyes again, like, "Yo, this is crazy. Y'all be ridiculous. Like, bad enough."
Yo, bro. Yo, that's bad funny, bro. Bad funny.
But the second quarter, 30-22, we're down by 8, and it looked like we weren't getting it together. Maybe because of Brunson, just trying to figure it out. But the third quarter was just, we went on it was definitely, the Celtics only scored like 6 points by the 5-minute mark, 5.5-minute mark. And
14 for the quarter.
14 for the quarter. The Knicks finished with like a 25 or 27-8 run. But I thought the first half of the quarter was way more impressive because Kolek was in there and set a new tone. Again, we talked about it in game 1. It's 2 different kind of point guards with Brunson out there who, if we're being real, it's almost like, what happened again with the great one-on-one players, Jordan, Kobe, the Carmelos of the world. I can only think of them that stand out, in my mind right now. Carmelo never had the opportunity to have that system where it was like, bro, you don't have to go one-on-one the entire game. It's not all his fault why we see what we saw throughout his career. Brunson has that opportunity now. He had it several times in his career, having ad nauseum. I'm going to repeat it. Luka was a teammate. Randall was a teammate. Those personalities, you're not going to just do what you want out there. And when you have talent around you, that helps. But also, what we begged last year, Thibs, you got to run something different for Brunson to get off the ball. And they've been doing that. It's been amazing. The second quarter, he was on the bench. And again, just like game 1 against the Pacers, Brunson on the bench, we go crazy. This time led by Tyler Kolek, who, I said this.
Are you going to tell me I'm right? Are you going to be my brother? Are you going to be my brother in Christ and tell me I'm right about Tyler Kolek? Are you going to do it?
Don't bring Jesus into this.
I didn't say nothing about Jesus. I said you are my brother in Christ. I said you are my brother in Christ.
What am I going to... How can we... 2 games? This is, again...
Yo,
for all you folks in the comments...
I wish OG was here. Oh, my God.
All you folks in the comments... This is what he does, by the way. He will overtalk you and clash the audio and force me out. That's what he tried to bully me. He says, I bully him.
Quiet.
Oh, I never say he's right.
I'm quiet.
He can't even be quiet. Look, I'm telling you. Then he tried to say, after 2 games, I'm supposed to just go, yeah, Tyler Kolek is the 6th man. Tyler Kolek is the backup point guard or whatever he's going to tell him. No. He needs more time. We saw in the fourth quarter when that pressure turned up, and you called it. I said, Mike Brown's not putting Brunson back in until the 7.5-minute mark. That's what he do with Steph Curry. And you said he's making his way into the game. This is a bad fourth quarter. He's got to get in there. Tyler Kolek.
The runs.
Yes,
the runs that they.
But I'm not conceding that yet. I'm not conceding that Thibs was wrong about Kolek last year either. It's hard to develop him when you're inept on the offensive end as a coach, number one. And number two, Kolek looked scared out there last year. He was hesitant to shoot and score. This year, he's not doing that, Flea. Counter it, please.
All I'm saying is that so if your point is that coaching matters, that is an absolute fact. But you're also saying that the guy wasn't ready last year. The guy couldn't have been ready, whatever. He was a second-year player, a first-year player. What was he, a rookie? If you're going from your rookie year into your second year, and I'm talking about what I see in front of me right now, plus new coach Mike Brown infusing confidence in you, right? There's a lot of guys that he can go with at the backup point guard position if he wanted to. He could play Clarkson and force him to play that backup point guard position if he wanted to. He could force Deuce to be strictly a backup point guard, especially with how Deuce worked on his handle. No. He's saying the guy, the best passer on the team right now, I'm going to infuse confidence in that young man, and I'm going to play him right behind Brunson. And Brunson, guess what? You could get a blow. Pause. You could get plenty breaths during the game. Because guess what? We're going to be able to maintain pace. We're going to be able to maintain taking care of the basketball. And this motherfucker is going to play defense. Did you see Kyler Kolek out there tonight moving them puppies, getting them hands in passing lanes, deflections, just being aggressive?
Karate Kolek!
The kid was being aggressive, man. Y'all can say what y'all want. I was high on this kid last year. I understood. Did he look like a deer in the headlights sometimes? Absolutely. But as a rookie, you trying to get your feel around where you're going to be placed in this league, right? How can I keep a job in this league? The way he's going to be able to keep a job is being able to pass his ass off, play defense, hit open shots, be aggressive, keep the defense on their heels. When he's going downhill like Peyton Pritchard is, he's tough to guard. And he's a lefty. Now you got to guard a lefty that could go right and left. Come on. Listen, Kolek is not some world beater, but he is a piece for us that is going to help us win this year. And all I want Fabian to say is, Flea, you were right about the kid. That's it.
Right about what? We were all big on him last year coming into the season. So I don't understand. All I'm saying is I'm taking the Flea tone in this kid. I'm not pausing nothing. I'm 42.
I'm 42. Jackie Rob, nigga.
Great point about him being a backup point guard. There's no way, if you want to stabilize and run whatever the hell you want to run, that you go on with Deuce or Clarkson is a lunatic. You compare him to J.R. Smith. Great comparison.
Come on. I love having that, though. Chat, talk to me, chat. Ray, do you not like having a hired gun off the bench with no conscience? And he's sitting in the chair. He's sitting in the chair. He's never going to be great defensively. But if he can be a good team defender and act like somewhat of a viable threat on the defensive end, I don't give a fuck what Jordan Clarkson does on the offensive end. If he sees green every time he touches that bitch, put that bitch up, go Jordan. I don't give. Listen, that energy that he brings, we haven't had that. Unconscious. And he's good. It's not like he's a bum. He's good. So, yeah, I'll take it. Whatever mistakes he's going to come with. If he's taking threes in transition, come on, bro. I love it.
And we got to take
I love it.
Mike Brown, big time salute. Third quarter, you called it. Boston went on an 8-0 run, 9-0 run.
To start the quarter.
Mike Brown called a timeout.
To start the half. Went on
Mike Brown called.
Run, felt like.
Mike Brown called Steve Kerr-esque timeout, which is really a Phil Jackson-esque timeout or Greg Popovich timeout. That's where And he's from the Pop family tree also, Mike Brown. So
hold on though. We gotta show nostalgic Nick some love on what he's asking, because that's a valid question. And we brought that up mid-game. Nostalgic Nick just asked, who was the first guy off the bench tonight?
Off the bench,
For
Landry Shamet.
Landry had good minutes tonight.
But go back.
Landry had good minutes tonight. Come on.
They were decent, but going back to the starting lineup,
Landry,
which was Mike Brown's decision from the beginning, right? Deuce McBride started after Huck Porty started the game one. So now we're experimenting with the starting lineup. What we said during the game was, damn, as Knicks fans, someone like Tyler Kolek and Huck Porty and Yabusele, these are all guys that we would have been hyped about 10 years ago. Praying, hoping them into superstardom, trying to just be relevant. Now we're experimenting while competing for a championship. Very exciting time, because for Mike Brown to experiment with the starting lineup, putting Deuce in there, then you says, yo, I'm not feeling this. Let me take, I think he said Bridges down, which I was surprised about, to be honest. Poor Shamet, he did all right, but it didn't do much. Remember that first quarter, we were still down 30-22. So it wasn't crazy.
He was trying to find some punch. Yeah.
And I think Brown, he's figuring this thing out in real time. And to have this, obviously you get the 10-point win. So he's succeeding in his experiment. And he's realizing, even in the middle of the fourth quarter, when Josh Hart wasn't even there yet, I forgot who was in the game. I think it was Brunson and Cat. And he eventually sits Cat down, brings in Bridges, the OG before OG got hurt. He's still figuring out who is really producing. And by producing, you saw him during the timeout. He was like, yo, great job. You gave up a basket there, but you're fighting over screens, especially you. I don't know who he pointed to, but he said, especially you. Brunson is doing a lot better switching and helping. Tyler Kolek, just to put the nail in the coffin on his night, switching is amazing. His hands were amazing, but the sliding in front of Derek White to allow Mikal Bridges to come in there and smack that ball in transition and get a block, incredible. And Brunson had did he try to rip Jaylen Brown? So Brunson's being inspired by Kolek. It was Mike Brown also figuring out that he can get these guys going, or he knows who's not going, sits them down immediately, and just keeps it going. We got to commend the players also for sticking it out with Mike Brown. I don't see any real hissy fitting yet. What I said last year with Josh Hart, the last several years, was with Thibs reference of the night. He's getting 18, 20 rebounds a night. Cool, bro. But he can do that in 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You don't have to play him for 40 minutes. He's the kind of guy who's motivated no matter what. He's a self-starter. And tonight, 13 boards in 18 minutes, Flea? Your man. That's your boy.
That's my guy. But that's what he's used to. See, we got used to Josh Hart being a starter last year. And so now we could critique him at high levels because he's playing high minutes. So now he's on the floor so much. So now you see his flaws all over the place. Sometimes he's out of control. He's not the greatest shooter. He gambles on defense, right? You can see that, how huge that affects the team on a night in, night out basis, because he's playing 35 minutes a night. But when he's coming up in LA, New Orleans, Portland, and he's coming off the bench, he's not really a starter, right? Fringe starter, but he's out there just giving out 110% in the minutes that he's given. And usually that's 15 to 20. So now we're getting Josh Hart back to 15 to 20, a locomotive, right? He's just full steam ahead. I'm giving you everything. He didn't shoot it well tonight, which, you know, when he shoots it well, that's a plus. That's a cherry on top. Like, okay, he shot the ball well tonight. But, I mean, to be honest, getting 13 rebounds off the bench, 6 of those offensive rebounds, so those are extra possessions on a night that we shot it like shit, I'll take it. I'll take it. We can critique the nigga later, but I'll take it tonight.
I see a lot of comments about Yabusele looks lost out there. What's going on with y'all, man? They're
I mean,
hating Yabu right now.
I thought all the minutes were positive tonight. If you look at everybody's plus minus tonight, maybe with the exception of Josh Hart, everybody had a positive plus minus, including Yabusele. Does he need to lose some weight? Yes, but I think tonight were way better minutes tonight than they were against Cleveland. Yes, against Cleveland he didn't look good, but
well, Shamit minus 8, Josh Hart -2. So the Shamit thing, that's what I was saying. I wasn't really impressed by his minutes. Yabusele had a +4 and Jordan Clarkson +12. Jordan Clarkson +12. Excuse me. But Yabu, I wasn't mad at him. I
wasn't either.
I'm more interested in how come Yabu got all the minutes and then Huck Porty started last game and gets none this game. And it was reported, I think, by Stephon Bondi, one of them, that Huck Porty may start more games because of Mitchell Robinson's injury. He may start more games and then may not play games when he's not starting. And this was an example of that.
Why isn't Mitchell Robinson playing basketball right now? And when is enough is enough? Why isn't Mitchell Robinson playing basketball after having the summer off? And when is enough with this nigga?
Cherokee, chill, Cherokee. It's been the same old story with him, right? You've been sick of him.
I'm sick of him, bro. I love him. You know I love him, but I'm sick of him because I need him out there.
I heard another octave. I thought you were so sick of him that you don't even have the energy to be yelling about it. But clearly there's still another. So because you got love for the guy, man.
I love him. I love Mitch. Mitch is my guy, man. I love Mitch to death. One of the last guys that we drafted, right? Homegrown guy. Love Mitch. But Mitchell, you have to be present. You have to be available. What you bring, what the dimension that he brings as a basketball player, just who he is for our team.
East Blue could be right. Mitch wants his money.
That could be very true.
You see LeBron holding out, talking about he got sciatica, whatever he's talking about now.
You get sciatica and tell me how you feel.
I've had worse. And I don't believe LeBron. None of us do. I don't know what the new, the new dosage, whatever new dosage is lacking for him. Mitch Robinson's always been injury prone.
The Feds is moving around. That nigga ain't touching nothing right now. The Feds is close to everything right now. They sniffing around the NBA. LeBron ain't taking nothing. He gonna sit his ass down.
Sciatica's bananas, monkey wrench. Sorry we didn't read the chat last time, but I gotta control Flea. If he reads too much of the chat and even if you agree with him, he might curse you out. This guy's a lunatic. So we've been doing good tonight, and it's not just Flea, by the way. Sometimes I go crazy and I get lost in the comments, and I gotta hear what Flea gotta say. And Flea might be cursing me out or sending subliminal shots on the low. I gotta pay attention to him. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the contact lenses that they had at them poker games. That the Feds said that the mob had contact lenses with X-ray vision. They got Batman dice games going on out here, bro.
Yo, remember what I said? If we ever rob the bank together and you get locked up first, then I'm going to be very, very concerned about the conversation that you have behind that wall. Do you see that you just threw me completely under the bus by telling the people that I be bullying the chat, whether they like me or not? I love all my people. But to describe me like that is so accurate. But don't do that. How dare you?
Are you offended?
No, you know I'm not. You know I don't give a damn. I just had
a little bit.
No, I just had to let you. I was trying to offend you by calling you a snitch gently.
Listen, Jet Li?
Gently.
Oh, gently. I don't know what's going on with Mitchell Robinson. Thank you, Laturia. She said that it's an ankle injury. We know his ankle's been messed up.
Monkey wrench.
Mitch has surgery on it, but it's another season where we're going, yo, but if Mitchell Robinson was out there, this is, and it's just like that again. So I understand. Yo, monkey wrench is crazy.
They watches.
Nah. You guys know it's.
He know me. Monkey wrench. No, he know that's my guy. That's our people. You know the chat. We love y'all, man. For real, we can't do this without y'all. For real.
But another season of saying that, I'm not gonna lie. There's too many sports teams. I can't think of them. The only one, the last one was Robert Williams III for the Celtics when he was on, and Marcus Smart was there. What?
He's close to what, like, in terms of the injury. We going on 4 different seasons with Mitchell Robinson being in limbo, forcing him out there. Maybe that was a bad decision to force him out there in that Philly series. What was that? Not 2 seasons ago in the playoffs. He made a difference, but I mean, nobody can expect Joel Embiid to take his leg out. I get that, but I need Mitchell Robinson out there, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be frustrating to think of him, his absence, and him coming back, putting us another level. But I'll tell you what I was wrong about, and maybe what you and AllBall was saying. Shout out to AllBall, by the way. He's at a
OG
undisclosed location. I was saying we can't win a championship without Mitchell Robinson, and that's not what this is looking like. This is looking like he's a cherry on top. I might have to pause that, but
I like cherries on top. I'm just saying, man.
But
that completes the Sunday.
But we're competing on a level now where it's like the offense can be championship level, a couple of hitches and it's there, and a couple of tweaks on defense and it's there. And it's all from what you said. We finally have the not chain of command. What is it, like a lock, not a lock and chain? I forgot the damn word I used to use, but it's like nonstop. You have a bunch of talent from 1 through 10, which was your point when you try to yell at me about Brunson shouldn't go off if the number 10 guy will mean that much, especially now. Another point I might have to concede on. You can't have Mitchell Robinson out and not rely on 10 guys. We have to rely on it to figure out what style of defense we're going. Yeah.
It has to be done by committee. He anchors the style of defense that we want to play. I see them cherries, girl. Don't play with me. He anchors the defense, right? So when you take him out of there, now you forcing guys to obviously step up to another level. Like, I don't think we touched on it yet, but hopefully OG Anunoby is good. He went down late in the game. I think I read in the comments somewhere. Big shout out to whoever put that comment out there that it was saying that Ian Begley was reporting that Mike Brown kind of made an executive decision to not put him back in the game, although he could have been available to get back in the game. But I'm hoping that our best defender outside of Mr. Robinson, well, he is our best defender. And I love Mitch, but he is our best defender. Like, no question. So what we got?
To your point, Ian Begley reports or tweeted or X'd, OG Anunoby would have been able to go back in the game if needed, Mike Brown said. And Anunoby had a cramp and left the floor in the fourth quarter. Seems like a non-issue.
Right. So I'm just hoping that that's minor and, we get him back ready to rock and roll, because he was doing a hell of a job on Jaylen Brown tonight. Really in Jaylen Brown shit. Didn't allow Jaylen Brown to get comfortable at all. And I just love the confidence that OG is playing with right now. Just carrying over from, that season that he had with us, especially from the offensive end, shooting the ball with confidence. I don't really want him to fall in love with the 3-point shot, be able to hit it, be a threat from there, but be able to catch it, pump fake, get to a dribble, and get to the rim. Because as we watch him, he's one of the best finishers around the rim too. He finishes everything over the rim. So, Queen of Pen. How you say that?
I got it
QU Energy.
Last 10 times. He's always here though. Or he.
Oh yeah, we always love it. Yeah, appreciate you. You know that.
I think Mitchell Robinson's our best defender. I think he's a top 5 defender in the league. If he's fully healthy, he's gonna be up there with Wemby and all of them. He's just too crazy. He's too crazy, but he's not, and that's part of the reason why we see what Wemby's doing now. Is like the only thing stopping him from reaching his max potential is if he's not healthy. Wemby's too crazy. For me, Mitchell Robinson is that crazy where we entertain the whole Zion thing, and if he was healthy, there is no trade for Zion. That's off the table, right? Like that's how great to me he is defensively. No, I'm not trading for Zion. Are you crazy? Hell no. Mitchell Robinson would change better than Rudy Gobert, all that shit. He's crazy, but he's not. And OG has been showing some great strides. We can see it was OG, Kolek, and Deuce McBride has shown way more confidence and way more evidence that they have been doing something in the offseason. This is without a doubt. Jalen, especially Deuce McBride and Kolek, are echoing what Jalen Brunson said before the season. Yo, these guys, they come in here and they're getting better every day. Deuce, we talked about during the game. I don't know how to explain it. Y'all got better vernacular verbiage and jargon, basketball jargon better than me.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Tell us again. Say it again. So they maybe somebody didn't hear you. Say it again.
How do you mute this? And
love my brother, man. This thing crazy.
What's east to west? It was north to south is running across the half court line. Like basically, you're not really going anywhere. That's north to south on a basketball court. Because to me, north to south is going from coast to coast.
Yes.
Okay.
Downhill.
So downhill. So north to south, Deuce is performing that better. He's dribbling towards the basket. His momentum is going towards the basket. Like we talked about during the game. Kyrie can dribble any way he wants and then set up his shot from any way he wants because he practices that shot. He got long ass arms and he's athletic. Deuce is not that. His arms are shorter. He's a football player, but that's why you need to have your momentum go towards the basket. You spoke about the hitch in his shot and maybe touch on that, and also what you think about Kolek's improvement. We touched on that already, but definitely Deuce and OG's improvement with their confidence since the summertime, Flea.
Yeah, big shout out to Kwane. I see how you pronounce it. Appreciate you. Big shout out to Kwane. But nah, man, I love the fact that we sticking with our guys, right? We're not giving up on them. And what I mean by that is developing the guys. I talked about developing your young guys, developing your draft picks. If you're going to draft these guys, develop them. See what you can get out of them. See what they become. The league is all about becoming deeper and becoming younger. The youngest team in the league won the championship last year, right? I don't know if they're the youngest team in the league, but the Oklahoma City Thunder are extremely young team, extremely deep, and they won 68 games and won the championship. That was hate. That's hate in your heart. Put that back on that's hate. You saw the hate. I saw it jump out of your soul just now. It didn't look good on you, my brother.
I can't find it.
You look better than that. You're better than that. You're so much better than that. Look at the scrounge in his forehead. He didn't like it. They're gonna find a dope name too. It ain't gonna be Flea Hive. Oh, matter of fact, it is Flea Hive. Matter of fact, it is. You just keep it simple, baby. Simple and plain. Big shout out to OG. Simple and plain.
Where's AllBall at? So he can go on his
so he can well,
on his 25 minutes soliloquy.
Yo, but nah, man. Like, I just love the development. Love how like Deuce and me and you, we talk about Deuce. That's probably one of the main guys that we talk about offline all the time, and just his development and what he's becoming and what he can be going forward, man. Like, the dude is just playing with a shit ton of confidence to start him. Now, again, he didn't shoot it well tonight, right? But to start him and say, hey, we believe in you, right? And then going into the third quarter, he could have shook it up because Josh Hart came in and gave great minutes, right? He could have shook it up and went a different direction. Nah, we're gonna go with the guys that we started, and Deuce just continues to get better and better, man. I love Deuce's maturation, and Tyler Kolek. You know, I sang Tyler Kolek's praises a little while ago. He's all he's doing is continuing to get better and better, and I'm gonna coin him the best pass on the New York Knicks, Tyler Kolek. That's how I'm gonna address that young man now. Best pass on the New York Knicks, Tyler Kolek.
Should I throw the link in the chat? See anybody want to come up for like a couple minutes?
It's Friday, man. It's Friday.
You heard the man.
It's Friday.
You heard
Feeling
the man.
good.
Who wants to?
We live.
Big Flea. What's the biggest, y'all?
The link is in the chat, King Speech. You've been talking all this shit. Click the damn link.
They said Flea for president. They said Flea for mayor.
I mean, you might as well the bar so low for president.
He smoked me with that one, y'all. He said you might as well. The bar's in hell. Shit. Go ahead, Flea.
Oh, we got our first contestant. LB so wavy.
LB.
What's good?
What's going on, man?
Not feeling good. Flea, are you finally not tripping no more about Mike Brown?
I'm cool. I'm cool for right now, LB.
Because Thibs would never do an 11-man rotation.
Yo, this looks.
We wouldn't even seen Tyler Kolek yet.
Bro, this is beautiful, bro. Yo, this is beautiful, bro. I got nothing to say. You can smoke me, bro. I love this, bro. This is what we needed, bro. You are absolutely
on that
right.
For me to put our neck on the Cavs and the Celtics, I'm feeling good. After us, remember, did we not beat them last year or whatever? It was like 0-8 or whatever.
Yep.
The Cavs and the Celtics. Correct. Great point.
That's
Winless.
That's a fact.
Winless against them. How do you feel about the first two games and what stands out obviously outside of Kolek, since you going super duper for our guy? What stands out aside from that?
Wait, I don't hear anything.
You can't hear me? Yo. LB. Yo, am I in the building? LB, can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Commenters, somebody say something. Can you hear anybody?
Oh.
Am I knocked out? Oh, so you can hear me? You can see me and hear me, guys? LB got knocked out, I guess. And Flea, we hear you, Fab. Thanks, guys. LB, you back in the building? Yo, LB.
Yeah, y'all hear me now?
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you. LB. Yo, somebody tell LB in the comments that you gotta click the link again because we don't know what happened. X that out. Monkey Wrench is in the building.
My brother. What up, boy?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we can.
Yo, I don't even really got too much to say. Keep it a buck. What up to y'all? I'm glad the season's back. We 2-0. We up. I'm out the window with OG right now. 2-0 to me is 20-0. We up.
Let's go. Let's go. Jumping out the window with OG. I love it. Monkey Wrench, it's good to hear from you, bro.
Nah, definitely. Hey, y'all keep doing your thing too. It's mad Knicks channels, but when I come on YouTube, I check for Knicks Rehab and then everybody else afterwards. All right.
Monkey Wrench, don't make me cry, man. I'm gonna ruin my makeup.
We love it, bro. We knew you wore makeup too. We knew that.
Who's we? You got a bet?
Nah, I'm just saying niggas knew. You know who niggas are. Niggas knew.
I don't know who ninjas are. Cherokee Princess in the building.
Hey,
Cherokee. Yeah.
Proud. I am so proud of my Knicks. I called it this afternoon. I said more than 3 points, didn't I? I called it in the chat. You can look it up from this afternoon. But I am so proud of my Knicks. We're going all the way this year, all the way.
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
Are you happy about us kicking ass right now? We get the Celtics and Cavs, smack them up.
Of course. And you know what? It's so funny because I have to rub it in my dad's face. My dad is a Celtics fan. He's a Celtics fan. Oh,
gotta get Dad.
Eat that, Dad.
That's right. That's right.
Take that, Dad. I love that.
How you feeling? What do you think about us going forward now with the young guy everybody's playing now, Cherokee? What are you most excited about?
Tyler Kolek is a surprise. That guy can ball. He can ball. Kolek is pretty good, but my heart is with Deuce. I love Deuce McBride. I love Deuce.
Correct.
Gotta love Deuce.
You know what? We're deep. We're deep. We're rolling deep this year. We really are. You're
right, Cherokee. Thanks for always supporting, man, and jumping on here with us. We're gonna roll.
Of course. And everybody,
appreciate
wipe your shoes at the door and hit a like button. Hit a like button, everybody.
I like
appreciate
that.
Appreciate you, Cherokee.
The front door.
Wipe your shoes. Come in here like that.
Amen.
You sort of welcome, Matt.
House. When you enter AllBall's house, wipe your shoes. Hit that like button.
We love that. Yes.
Have a good night. Thank you so much. Yes. Yo, Cherokee's kind of smooth, man.
Love it. Love her energy.
Wipe your shoes?
Yeah, wipe your shoes. wipe your shoes before you come up in here, LB.
Can you hear me now?
Glasses back on. Yeah, we can hear you, LB.
Yes, we got
you. You couldn't hear us.
Yeah. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was like on another YouTube channel or whatever, and they was killing y'all. But I'm like, man, it's only 2 games in. Just let them cook. And as soon as he said that, he hit the 3.
We were too though. Like when he got in there, it was like, yo, man, you big, bro. But he started setting some screens, and then he hit that 3-pointer, and it got him going. But he played the fourth quarter a little bit, right? And at 30, I think he barely played. But do we really want to see him out there alongside Cat? Remember they brought out Huck next to Cat to start last game. Would you want to see him next to Cat next game, LB?
I don't want Cat to play for a while until he get his whatever's wrong with his leg or hamstring or whatever they said.
The quad, I think.
Yeah, so he don't end up making it worse.
Damn.
It's not that deep. I think we'll be all right without Cat for a good week or 2.
It's not that deep. And we gotta learn. We gotta figure out how to play with him too. Without him, I'm saying, because he's gonna get injured. He's never. When was the last time he played 80 games? So I think it's a good thing to have to see what we can do without Cat. How we're gonna rebound. I mean, he dominated tonight though. So if Mitchell Robinson's not there, we gotta rely more so on Josh Hart to really be a big time rebounder. Deuce OG surprised us with 14 rebounds in the first game. So the Josh Hart. I mean, I'm sorry, the Karl-Anthony Towns. It's not the scoring as much as he's. What they say, 12.8 rebounds is the most rebounds averaged by a Knicks since Bob McAdoo, who I didn't know he played for the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I remember, I just forgot. It's like, yeah, okay. But as far as Cat is I was getting ready to yell at him again if he started doing stupid fouls again like I did the first game.
How many fouls did he end up with?
I think he had did he have 1 offensive foul today? I think he did.
He definitely had a charge. That's what it was in the first quarter.
Yeah, that
was the first foul. Or was that Derek White's charge?
Right.
Yes. First 40 seconds.
Great call. That's when Derek White stepped in front of him. Me and you were like, yo. Me and Fleet were like, yo, that everyone knows how Cat's gonna drive to the basket. He only ended up with 2 fouls at the end of the game. But that third quarter, I felt like Cat was pushing a lot of people off underneath the basket, and they weren't calling it. They weren't respecting the Celtics. Ain't nobody big down there. But I don't think he gets away with that with the Jokers and all that, Fleet.
LB,
Who do we play? What's the next time we play?
We play Monday against Milwaukee. But LB, I got a question for you. It's early. 2 games played already.
Again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Y'all muted again.
Nah, we didn't mute you. Let LB know in the comments. Something's happening with his audio, guys. What were you saying, Flea?
No, I just had a question for LB. Where did he think, just after watching tonight's game, what are the biggest takeaways in terms of improvements, right? We talked about the 20 turnovers. We talked about shooting the ball poorly, but, where we looking to improve? Obviously, continuing to get chemistry as a basketball team, learning Mike Brown's offense, right? I was talking about that turnover we had when we brought in Shamit, and they was trying to run some of that split action over there on that left corner. I mean, on that left wing, and we kind of had a turnover. So I'm just kind of like curious to see what you think in terms of what are the improvements that we have to continue to elevate as we go forward.
I think, like you said, that the time will get us going. And it'll put more reps in for Mike Brown to realize who really belongs with who and makes the game easier for themselves or for each other. But Bridges, I don't want to see him being inconsistent like last year. Like today, he turned down a shot when he jumped into the paint and he could have done another fadeaway. I gave up hope that he's gonna learn a jump hook in his life. Not gonna do it. He's gonna fade away everything. But to see him more aggressive would be nice. Because I was watching the VJ Edgecombe highlights from when he played the Celtics the other night, and you can see there was like 3 or 4 straight plays that he made something happen out of that corner. One by cutting to the basket. They ran a screen on that side. And the way he ran the screen was veteran like, Flea. Forgot who came. I don't even know the guy's name who came over to set the screen, but then he turned around and set like a double screen on VJ Edgecombe's man on Derek White. And Edgecombe, even with the screen, still took a side step towards the baseline, causing whoever it was on the Celtics to take a step back and try to make up for try to cover the defender that he was originally defending, and Edgecombe hit the mid-range shot. But I don't know if Bridges can really do that. I don't see Bridges taking too many mid-range shots from the baseline mid-range. I don't see him doing that shit. So I do want to see more.
He had that fall away back last season that he went to a lot,
but not mid-range. That's more so closer to the paint.
Yeah, but it was like that short corner, right? It was like that dunker spot where he would get to the block and then kind of fade away from the elbow extended and shit like that. Like he needs to get to that. He don't really. I mean, you give him the ball and say go get a bucket. He's not that guy, right?
No,
he's a pro.
Don't stay right there. That's the shot I'm talking about that he turned down tonight. That exact shot.
Okay.
I don't want to see him give that up. He needs to be aggressive.
I mean, that's his butter. That's his butter. He can hit that shot. He needs to get back. He can get back to that shot. But I think what Mike Brown is preaching is quick shots. Like get into the decision fast. Like if you're gonna get an early shot, get an early shot. If we don't capitalize on an early shot, let's crash the glass. Let's offensive rebound, and then let's get a good one. So I like what I've seen thus far.
LB, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What was the question you asked?
Oh yeah, and I had my one gripe with you, Fabian, because you had me triggered in that last video I just watched like a few hours ago about the gambling scandal going on.
Oh, I saw you in there. Don't tell
you had me triggered, bro. Because I'm a gambler and I felt the same way Charles Barkley do. Like,
exactly.
Why y'all be speaking on? If y'all don't gamble, why y'all be talking like y'all know what be going on for real? Y'all need to know the difference between gambling and gambling addiction. This has nothing to do with gambling addiction. This is just some illegal shit niggas just trying to get their money up. It's like,
wait, hold on. LB, where are you from?
I'm from Queens. But I live in Carolina right now.
The borough.
So you telling me, because he just said gambling and illegal gambling, some of it. You telling me gambling was always legal in Queens?
No. I'm talking about like it doesn't matter if it's illegal or legal. It's about the money. It's not a gambling addiction is like mofos going and they down bad. They putting their house up for collateral, like type shit.
You better go look up the dictionary. The hell you talking about right now, LB? And the
Because I can quit at any time. Like I haven't gambled like 3 weeks since that Bills and Falcons game. And I said I'm letting the NBA have their way because I know how they're gonna get down in the first week. Because they're gonna get all the casuals up out of here. So I gave it until Halloween before I come back. As soon as I said that, what happened? Gambling scandal day 2. And I said, yep. It's like, yep.
He said day 2. Yo, Flea, he said I could quit anytime. That's what my dope fiend uncle said. I could quit anytime. Yo, I don't like the way Charles was too defensive on that, LB. You gotta chill out. All Kenny Smith said was
Kenny need to shut up.
He might need to shut up, but this there's a reason why this shit is nonstop. It's part of, regardless if it was legal or not, it would still be around, and it would be even worse if it was illegal. That's the thing. We know what goes down. These players are openly talking about all their games. Forget
like Michael
about
Porter Jr. when he was going crazy in the summer. It's like when he spoke on it, I said, "Dog, you got your brother was part of this. You gotta relax."
And what did he say? Everybody has a vice. Mine was women. Michael Porter's out here wilding.
But this is the thing I will say though. It's cool. Kevin Garnett just got exposed. I just saw that like an hour ago.
No, he didn't. Hold on. Don't throw schmut on his name like that. Pablo Torre said he got the word that KG left the party early, and he was under the impression that it was an after party and not a poker game.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he's safe.
Listen, he had his excuse ready on deck, man.
But I will say this though, I'm tired of y'all showing me the brothers. I want to see those mafia dudes say their names. Like, don't be like, Damon Jones, and I want to see the Costa Nostra mofos. Show me their face.
They putting them. I mean, if you take a peek, they put them.
And then more than anybody who I want those referees, bro. That's the ones I'm feeding for. The referee. I've been wanting Scott Foster for like 4 years.
Too many people hate Scott Foster. LB, let me get some of these comments. Appreciate you.
Right.
I would apologize for triggering you, but I like you calling me
out. I was triggered.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right.
Thanks for the support. What's our girl at? Chem Doc.
This cold is whooping my ass, Ray.
We wrapping this up. I'm just getting Kim Doc in here. Solid win things. She says she never gets notifications. YouTube.
But she always comments, though. We appreciate you, Kim Doc.
Yeah, definitely. You help us out a lot. HP Carlos is going on. I think he's out in Portugal. Jason Edwards, appreciate you. $2.
$2.
Jalen with a quiet 30 plus on him. We here, Kings.
Light 30. Light 30.
He said Marshall is that guy. He be getting drunk.
We're just getting comfortable.
Jordan Clarkson. I thought we talked about Jordan Clarkson.
We did.
He did good, but we compared him to J.R. Smith, Tony. Flea compared him to J.R. Smith. I thought that was perfect. J.R. is clearly more talented, more skilled, but we need that energy. We got a lot of characters on this team. We're gonna need that, guys. Flea. Monday night?
I'm here. I'll be here.
Really?
I'll be here.
Are we live?
Big Flea, never the little one.
Good win tonight. 2-0.
Nipples.
Like I said, let's win. Let's win games early.
Mr. Robinson, you better bring your ass back before we throw the RICO charge on your ass next.
Or trade you.
Fuck out of here, man. Let's get going. Monday night, Milwaukee.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I mean, you got to stay up for an hour later?
First road game.
God damn.
First road game.
You go. Hold on. You gonna stay on with Fish? Fish, what's up, man? You got 30 seconds when we get out of here.
Can't hear him.
Fish, we're done with you, Fish. Monday night, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis has been killing, and you know he wants to kill us and make that back page headline.
Is that the first road game for us?
Yeah. Third game of the season. We were back-to-back home games. You know what I mean?
Okay. Monday. We'll be here.
Monday night. Away from the Mecca in Milwaukee.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Gotta check the schedule.
Monday, right? That's the
Because now somebody's saying they play the Heat.
I told you I don't know shit. When on Monday?
No, on Sunday. Yeah, they actually play the Heat on Sunday. They play the Milwaukee on Tuesday.
God damn it. So Sunday night at 8 o'clock we coming on? Not even 6. Yeah, like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's decent.
The Heat game starts at 5 p.m. That's 6 p.m. Eastern time.
God. What do you say, my brother?
In Christ.
See you on his day. That's Sunday. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.